Marcus Irwin here, and I have a fun little Easter treat for you today. This is actually one of the projects my Stamp Club members are getting this month, and I decided to do Easter since we have a little over a month till Easter, and so if you want to order supplies for Easter, you need to do it now so you have time to make your cute little things that you're going to hand out. So this one is a Rice Krispy Treat holder. These are the mini Rice Krispy Treats. I found these during Halloween and loved them. So of course when I saw them at Walmart this year, I had to get them. They look like this, and they are about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches by 3 inches. And they come in different colors. I kind of went with a purple scheme, but there's one that looks like that and one that looks like that. So they all kind of match this beautiful sweet sugar plum color that we have. All right, so the products that I'm using are the Basket Bunch stamp set. This is a great stamp set, 29 stamps, and the Coordinating Basket Builder framelits that are on page 18. You can see both of them on page 18 of the 2017 Occasions catalog. So that's what I am using, and let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of sweet sugar plum cardstock that measures 7 inches by, let's see if I look at my notes, 5 inches. So 5 by 7. And on the 7-inch side, you're going to score at 4 inches and 5 inches. And on the 5-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and 4.5 inches. Now, don't worry if I went really fast and you didn't get all that down. I'm going to have it all on my blog post. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a link to my blog post in the description of this video. All right, so now we need to cut off some of this. And the first thing we're going to do is cut right here. And this whole section can go. So we're going to cut that all the way off. And then this section, we definitely want to cut this little tab off here, but we're also going to cut part of this square off because we don't really need all of it. It's just a little tab that'll be on the inside, so don't worry too much about making it perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Cut these off, and then cut this flap in, and cut a little bit, maybe about half of that other square. All right, now we need to punch this side. And to do that, we're going to use the scalloped tag topper punch, and we're going to put this in right here. Punch it. It's going to give us that cute little tag topper there at the top with a hole for our ribbon. All right, so let's go ahead and burnish all of our score lines. And we're going to put adhesive right here and right here. And that's really the only place you're going to need to put adhesive. And I'm using Fast Fuse. It is what I prefer to use for all of my projects, actually. All right, so I'm going to push this. I'm going to fold this in like this, and we're going to line them up on the inside edge of the tag topper side. So let's fold that in. That little tab that I told you just cut part of it off is going to kind of line up inside. And we're going to push this down right there, making sure that it's even. All right, so there's the main holder. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. And I'm using the one that says an Easter treat for some bunny sweet. And I'm going to try to do it without sticking my head too far up into the camera, as close up to that little hole as possible. All right, so we're going to put this in here, and you probably need to fold this down a little bit to make sure it doesn't cover up that sentiment. There we go, like that. Now this ribbon is sweet sugar plum colored ribbon. It is part of a 2 ribbon pack that is with the Succulent Garden suite of products. So I cut off about 6 inches worth, and I folded it over through that hole. And now I'm going to take some of my Whisper White thick baker's twine, and I'm going to tie those 2 pieces together. Just like that. Cut those ends off, and let's get that twine to naturally twist where it wants to twist. straighten it out. And if you hold the center, you can pull those little legs and even everything out. And I'm going to cut this down a bit. I feel like it's a little bit too long. Make sure you do it at an angle. And there we have it. Now we need to do something cute for the front. And we're going to use the framelits and the stamp set. All right, so we're going to start with some Whisper White cardstock and this cute little bunny. And we're going to stamp him in some basic black ink. And then I'm going to take 2 markers and do a little, just a tiny bit of coloring. I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo for the inside of his ears and his little nose. And then I'm going to use the Rich Razzleberry for his bow tie. All right, I'm going to cut off that excess cardstock because we're going to put a lot of things over on our Big Shot. Let's see, make sure I get all of my ink out of the way so nothing lands in the ink. Now, when you have your magnetic platform on your Big Shot, it makes it easy to put these things on here. They're going to stay where you want them to stay, hopefully, when you run it through. There we go, it's lined up perfectly. Now I've got 2 pieces of Designer Series paper. This is the Succulent Garden Designer Series paper, and I'm using the large egg and the smaller egg thinlits to cut 2 eggs out. And this is the basket handle and the solid basket and the more intricate woven basket thinlit, all on crumb cake cardstock. And so we've got them all on there together. Run it through, and let's pop them all out. I love when I can just do one sweep of my Big Shot and everything comes out, and I don't have to run them all by themselves. All right, now these all pop out easily except for this little intricate basket. So you're going to want to get your Big Shot die brush for this one and just kind of run it through and see, there we go. Most of them came out, but the other ones we can probably pop out easily with our fingernail. All right, now let's put it together. For this, I would recommend that you use your fine tip glue pen. Be very, very careful and use a very light hand because a little bit of this goes a long way, and you don't want to smear your adhesive, which I tend to do because I'm in a hurry. All right, let's see if I can get that right there. Just a tone on tone with these 2 baskets. I'm using the same color cardstock, so not a whole lot of difference in the color, but it does give you a different look there. It gives it more of a 3D look. All right, now because of time, I'm just going to use some glue dots to put the handle on. Well, if I could get the glue dots off, that would be nice. I'm going to use my piercer. Put 1 glue dot there. And 1 glue dot there. And let's put that right there. This little basket is it's just so fun. I've used it so many times lately. It's really just a fun little framelit set to make little baskets in all different colors. All right, I'm going to put some fast fuse here on his belly. And I'm going to stick him behind, but I want his ears to kind of, one's out and one's behind. So I'm going to stick him to the back. And then I'm going to use a glue dot again for my little eggs. And we're going to just put them back here with, like the little bunny is delivering his cute Easter eggs. And that one can go right there. All right, now we want to add him and his cute basket on the front with some dimensionals. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals in the back and put it right there. Isn't that so cute? And I made a bunch of these, about 40 of them, and it didn't take me too long. It goes together pretty quickly. And I think they would be really cute for school treats or Sunday school if you wanted to take treats on Easter to Sunday school, or even for neighbors, or to give out at an egg hunting party that you go to. All right, I hope you like them. Let me know. Have a great day. Bye.